Last week, I was at the Pomona Fairplex for Anime Impulse. It was a Saturday and Sunday weekend event with 4 shows in one. For Anime Impulse, we were in the Artist Alley along with the Vendor Hall. There was also the Asian American Expo, the K-Play Fest, and the Sneaker Expo. For reference, these are all the buildings that the expos took place in at the venue.
We got a hash brown, 2 sausage, egg McMuffins.
Sausage McMuffins. So I had to redeem this large iced coffee.
We just arrived. My stomach hurts so much right now from the McDonald's.
It's also really cold in the morning.
It's about -2 degrees, it's literally freezing. My hands are like actually frozen. I might not even be able to move them. We just got our lanyards. There was no badges, but
oh well, it's okay.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I got free lanyards. Sort of free.
Okay, we're all the way in the back over there. Our table should be 8722, so. Alright, we found our table.
We did.
We're actually right next to the really cute one I just saw. Alright, we just finished setting up the booth, the table. Hard worker over here. Pretty much no changes from the last event. I forgot all these at home, so we'll bring it back tomorrow though. Luckily they're not the main seller. We have the stickers. Everything is still in stock, and then we do have a missing Buff Sanrio sticker pack, unfortunately, so if someone wanted that today, they might have to come back tomorrow. But yeah, everything is still pretty much the same. We moved this up a little bit from last time, so there's a little more headroom. Attached some rods to the free sticker sign. There's a whole bunch of more free stickers. Number 8722, 8600s to 8700s, and then you can check out other people setting up right now. Everybody's stuff is so cute. We have our neighbors across from us. Artwork is so good. Everyone sells mostly prints, it looks like. This is so cute. It looks so terrible from this side. You can see the tape through these panels. That's horrible. I wish someone was here to cover it up. We're running on 2 hours of sleep for me. About 7 hours of sleep for him.
Or like 5
5 hours of sleep. We're being generous.
Yeah.
But we're gonna drink some Rockstar to kick off the day because we're gonna be here for a long 10 hours. It looks so nice.
Oh. Hey.
Yeah.
Are you vlogging?
I am. This is so many more cars at this convention. What the heck? I've never seen so many cars at one place. And there's motorcycles too. Welcome back. Sorry about this really plain, lame background. We're against the wall and the other artists are like against each other. So our background is very, very boring. I've met a lot of people so far. I've had plenty of UCI interactions as well. So today's look is similar to Sunday's ALA. I have the frog hat on and I also have the 2 braids on the side, and I think that we've gotten a good amount of compliments. I think we look pretty friendly and approachable today. Our neighbors are so kind.
They are. Shout out to them.
Hi.
What did you get, Steven?
I got the black cherry hard seltzer.
So far, the convention has been going pretty well. We're about like halfway. Actually, we're not even halfway. It's 4 p.m. So we have 3 hours of the convention left, and we have been doing pretty good in sales. It's extremely crowded in the aisles. I don't know if it's because the tables are like a lot closer to each other, or if it's because there's just a lot more attendees and the artist alley itself is really small. There is tons of foot traffic, so pretty much a person will stop by like every minute or two. The fact that people get jammed up, they're kind of forced to like look around them while they wait for people to move forward. I'll see a lot of instances where people are trying to like bypass our aisle, but because they can't really move forward, they'll take a look at our table or they'll take a look at the other tables around us, and then something will catch their attention and that can convert into a sale. So it's definitely playing to our benefit that there's a lot of foot traffic here. So here's our little window into the world. We actually opened up this space compared to last time, so we have extra stickers up there right now. And then we have the list of all the stickers, the portable charger, and our prints are right here, toolbox and packaging, and that's the cash box. And we have our sticker
boxes down here.
So I think this setup has like so much more space that we can utilize, and everything feels a lot more cohesive in the back. And also, if you notice, they give us a stamp, and that's to allow us to come back in if we leave the convention center. The back of the banner, so sad that we cannot show Hemi the hamster in the front, but that's okay. I was actually waitlisted, and I had no idea I was going to do this event until literally the day before, like around noon. So I was like last minute, paid for the table, and showed up this morning, set up, and we were ready to roll. Like, we had the same thing from ALA, and we ran out of Waddle Dee prints within the first 2 hours of the event. And then we practically made back a table within like 4 hours into the event, so that was really exciting. I'm definitely excited to see how tomorrow goes as well, but I think that this event in general has been very pleasing. It's also like multiple expos going on at the same time. There's Sneaker Expo and K-Play Fest, and then there's also an Asian American Expo, and so there's like tons of people at this event, and I had no clue how many people were going to be coming into this event just for Anime Impulse. I am pleasantly surprised for my first Anime Impulse and back-to-back convention. This has been a very exciting experience. It is officially 7, and so we are about to close up the shop. About to put a tablecloth over this, and then we're gonna head out and get food because I have not eaten all day, and he has not eaten all day either. So we're about to get some good grub.
Honestly, pretty good day today.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. We didn't know what to expect, but overall pretty good, really good actually.
Very solid day, and we saw tons of familiar faces as well, so can't be disappointed with that. We just pulled up to a Thai cuisine. It's like infinite honking and only traffic out here. Most of these cars are like people who are just generally attending the event, but since we're vendors, we have to go through the same like path to get to where we're going, and I think at this point it was just more worth it to walk. We just made it inside the venue, just scanned in. I think the event is open at 10, but most people are still like parking, so luckily, even though we're 20 minutes late, it's like 10:20, we should be okay. The setup is gonna take like maybe like 5 minutes. We're back, and we scrambled so much in the last like 10 minutes, but we got everything set up. I forgot to bring business cards again, so we're just gonna burn out the old ones that we have. We have Jess today. Jess is helping write the numbers on the business card for our table number in case some people stop by our booth early and want to check us out again later. But right now I'm going to be cutting these Waddle Dee prints. I got them last minute. They sold out yesterday, but I did manage to get more prints. The size of the design is 11 by 14. So on the 11 by 17 paper, we have to cut off the edge. So I brought the cutter with me today so that I can knock out these in the back while we wait for people and wait for the event to start picking up, since there's probably still tons of people waiting in line outside to even just park. Someone gave us a cute little dog yesterday. I decided to put the dog on my little pocket right here. So hopefully that increases approachability by at least like 3 points. Hey Rod. How's it going? I didn't see you last time.
Dude, I know. I'm solo today, so I'm like,
really?
there's so many people tabling here, and I'm not able to visit it.
It's definitely noticeably slower than yesterday. I would say that there's about 75% of the attendees that there were yesterday around this time. So it's currently 1 p.m. and the aisles are not as full, which could be a good or bad thing. I think people are able to get around a little bit more. Jess came back and she brought food. Oh my god. We're wrapping up right now. It's the end of the convention. It hit 7 p.m. and everyone is packing up their stuff. We're gonna do a quick review of the snacks we got from other people. Jelly candy and candy snacks from our vendor friend, Sana Frog. We got avocados from Twee's Avocado Tree. Boba. We got this from the food vendor. Jess brought us the boba. Salmon skin from our neighbors. We got melted ice cream. Like, it was like the last hour of the convention, and they were like, everyone can have free ice cream. And I think that is all the snacks we have. Anime Impulse definitely raised my expectation for anime conventions because there are a lot more people that attended this event. So hopefully I can try to apply for Anime Impulse in Orange County. I would say that today went pretty well. Sunday was a little slower compared to Saturday. We're gonna speed run cleaning up our booth and then we'll check in after we grab dinner tonight. We just finished packing everything up into this one cart, and we have the stickers at the bottom. One box, two box, and then everything else. Hopefully this doesn't fall because we have to walk a lot. So yeah, oh, our GoPro is right there recording a time lapse. We're here with Jess, we picked up some friends, and we are eating at a Japanese restaurant in Irvine. We came back to OC for the food, and we're here at Dokumi Ramen. Post-convention thoughts 1 week later, because I'm a little slow on editing these videos. The convention went super well. It was very last minute. As I've said before, just to recap, it was Friday, the day before, when people were setting up. I had the assumption that, oh, I unfortunately didn't get into this event. I thought it was gonna be a productive weekend, but instead, on Friday around noon, I got an email that said, hey, we have spots open for the Artist Alley at Anime Impulse, and I didn't even realize that I was on the wait list. So immediately, I checked the email, and all the tables are already sold out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's only been like 15 minutes since the email came out. Someone really bought it that fast. But I stayed persistent anyway, and I messaged them back and I was like, hey, are there still any tables left? If there are, please let me know. I was kind of like lost out of hope already. I feel like it's worse when you know you had an opportunity but you missed it rather than knowing you didn't have an opportunity at all. It just feels worse. I was really hoping that maybe someone else would drop their table. And luckily, 1 hour later, someone did. They sent out an email and I bought the table so fast. And I was kind of so hyped for this event at this point because I really didn't expect to get in or off the wait list. And so I put up on my Instagram story, I was like, hey, this is super last minute, I got into the event, would anyone be able to help me out? And luckily a few of my friends messaged me back, they DM'd me and they're like, hey, I can actually help you out on Saturday or Sunday. So that's why we have Steven and Jess pull up. I'm super grateful to Steven and Jess for being able to help. And I'm hoping that they had a fun time too at the event. In the beginning, I did not anticipate our neighbors to show up at all. Like when we were setting up, there was no one at the table and it was 9:50 a.m. and I was like, we're not gonna have a neighbor on our left. This is kind of sad. Like our table looks so scuffed from our left side. And luckily they showed up. They were still setting up around 10:30, but I'm so glad they did because it made our part of the aisle look so much more lively. Yeah, it was just a great time overall. I think a really unique and fun part about this event is the fact that there are 4 expos going on at the same time, so you would see attendees from different expos come in and walk around the Artist Alley. As I mentioned in the video, this event rose my expectations because of how many attendees there were and how crowded it was in the Anime Impulse section of the venue. I would honestly say the only bad thing about this event was how difficult it was to make it to the bathroom, even though it was only like 100 feet away. Like squeezing through the crowds was such a hard task. Honestly, it would give this event like a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 because it just felt like really good vibes overall, and it was really fun to meet a bunch of artists that I hadn't met before. And also I didn't realize how big the venue was until I got my chance to fly my drone up and see like all the buildings and all the people like flooding through the food vendor aisles. As I was panning over the parking lot, there was so many cars. Like, I mean, you saw it on the morning of day 2 when we kind of got like stuck in traffic, but there was so many cars at the event. Like, it was just kind of unbelievable. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if there's anything you'd like to see in terms of me sharing my experience as a newcomer in the Artist Alley scene, or any tips you'd like me to share about how I'm trying to approach things, or anything of the sort. Let me know down in the comments below.